So good morning, everyone. This is Pam Lester, your president of San Diego Mesa College. And this begins our first, what we hope to be monthly President's Video blog, where we bring you hot topics that are going on at Mesa College, and we visit all around campus to give you an idea of what's going on around the campus, within the campus, and in our community. And this morning, we're excited to be right here at the Associated Student Government offices, and I'd like to welcome Jay Walker, who's the president of ASG, and Sarah Farmer, who's the vice president of ASG, to come and join me right now. So good morning, guys. Thank you so much for being part of our first President's Video blog.
Absolutely.
I think that's what it's called. You'll have to tell me if there's a more current term for that. I think it's a vlog, right?
Right.
Is that what I call it?
It might be already taken.
Oh, it might be taken. Okay,
Right.
you guys will help me with that. So Jay, one of the neat things about being in this building is obviously that the students have a home.
That's true.
So
yeah.
talk to me about how you became president of ASG and why you got involved.
Well, I became president to make a positive impact on campus. And I think that I've done that through several different projects. And I'm kind of excited, and I think that students can definitely find resources needed on campus, not just to be a part of ASG, but to be a part of a sport team or club.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And Sarah, you're the vice president of ASG, and I know last year you were senator, as I recall.
Secretary.
Secretary. Okay. So tell me why vice president, and tell me how you got involved in ASG.
Well, my first year here at Mesa College, I wasn't involved with anything. And after going through that for a year, I decided, hey, I want to get involved. Let's change this. And so I went out to Welcome Week and I found out about ASG, and that led me to becoming secretary. And after being in that position for a year, I decided I really had a passion for this and making a difference for students here on campus. And that led me to run for vice president.
Fantastic. And I'm glad you mentioned Welcome Week, because I think it's something that most of us are familiar with. They see those friendly tents on campus the first few weeks of school, and I love hanging out at Welcome Week, and I know you all do too. And I know you sponsor the ice cream that we give out and some of the other things that make students feel like this is their home. So talk to me a little bit about being in this new building and what that brings to ASG in terms of having a place for students to come and be involved in the college.
Well, I think it's exceptional. I mean, we have a student services building, which is very trendy, and it looks good, and it's all high technology. And this is a hub for students. I think that it's really given students an opportunity to get to know each other, to have a place on campus that they can all congregate and meet and have fun.
Very good. Now, Sarah, I know you've been involved as a student on various committees on campus. I know you are on our foundation committee, on our foundation board, student on our foundation board, and also on President's Cabinet. So talk to me a little bit about how students are involved in the governance of our college.
Well, here on Mesa, we want to make sure that the students have a voice, and so we assign different students onto these various committees. And on these committees, that gives them the chance to give input that board of directors might not have otherwise known about. And so that actually will help in overall making sure that students' voice is being conveyed.
Fantastic, and I can tell you that she does that very well. You do that very well on our committees, as does Jay. Jay, tell us about some of the exciting things that ASG has going for the fall semester.
We have two very important, two very cool things that I really like to talk about. And the first one is our book exchange program. Now, the way that the book exchange works, if you have a book that you don't need anymore, that you use maybe in the spring semester, you bring it to us, and we have a host of other books that we offer, and so you can kind of switch it off for free.
Wow.
And so we have a lot of students who take advantage of this, but we have so many books, and they're adding every day, so it's very exciting. The second project that we have is a host program, which is where we provide food for students in need or just hungry. Maybe they forgot their lunch at home and they want something to eat. Well, we have a box of food that you can just pick up and take, and also drop off if you have anything extra.
Okay, that is really great, because really, if you're hungry, it's really hard to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Especially, I know students, especially that are single parents, and their primary responsibility is to get their kids fed and out the door. And I've had students say to me, but then I get here and I realize I'm, hungry, and I just spent my last dollar on the bus, and,
Right.
and here I am. So good for you guys for doing that. Sarah, if there was something that you could say to a student about the benefit of getting involved in ASG, or just really being more active on campus, what would you say to students about that?
I would say that just because this is a community college campus, it doesn't mean you can't have a student life. And we want to make sure that students have that opportunity so they can make lifelong connections with other students in their majors or in clubs. And we want to make sure they have the tools to succeed, and getting involved is definitely one of the best ways to do that.
Fantastic. And anything else, Jay or Sarah, that you'd like to add that you think people would want to know?
Well, come check us out. We have a lot of different projects that we're constantly working on. We have a very dedicated group to different various aspects on campus, and it'll be great to have them as an addition. Also, we're having a fall retreat where we're going to be working on some advocacy details, and then actually we just got confirmation that we're going to have Congressman Scott Peters on campus on, I want to say, the 14th to talk about the Affordable Care Act. So we're sponsoring that event as well, so it's also something to look forward to.
Great. Sarah, anything else?
Just come check us out. See
Great.
what we can offer you. I mean, if you want to have a student life, this is one of the best ways to start.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much to both of you for talking with me this morning and kicking off our President's Video blog. And we look forward to coming back and seeing how things are going later in the semester or in the spring.
Right.
Thank you so much to both of you. Thanks.
Bye.
So thanks so much for spending some time with us here with the President's Video blog. We hope you'll check in with us each month as we show you different programs and activities going on at Mesa College. We'll leave you now with some highlights of the goings-on in October, and we'll come back and see you in November. If you'd like us to come film your program, call the President's office, and we'd be happy to come out and film you for a month coming up. Good luck, and see you in November.